All right, great Monday morning, April 8th. How is everybody doing today, man? Cesar Mascoro Jr. in today with your 15 minutes to mastery. We're brought to you by Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. I am in Tyler, Texas. It seems like I'm traveling in the whole country over these last couple of weeks, and it's been great to be around so many people that are just moving the industry forward. There's a lot of things coming, you know, down the pipe in this industry that are fantastic, exciting, but maybe not for a lot because sometimes with change comes a little bit of apprehension, and then uncertainty. The uncertainty of it all can lead to things of that nature. But that's why I'm going to come in and talk about it today on Monday. Let's get this out of the way. Let's move forward. Let's find out what's going on so that you can take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level. We do it each and every day at 8:15 Central Standard Time. We come in and get you a little bit of information, motivation, and inspiration to get your day started off right. And today, our quote comes from Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin wrote, "Change is the only constant in life. One's ability to adapt to those changes will determine your success in life." Change is the only constant in life. One's ability to adapt to those changes will determine your success in life. And nothing could be truer than what he just said there. And I am going to adjust this very quickly. Well, why are people so averse to change? Because change means that we've got to then maybe learn a new skill, have to adapt something, and most people, we're creatures of habit, correct? Most people like to take the path of least resistance, and so with change, well, then you've got to learn new things, you got to take on new processes, whatever it may be, whatever it is that's affecting that change or whatever that change affects. Now you need to make those changes accordingly, and that's why a lot of folks are just not okay with change, because they'd rather just everything stay the same. However, as we've come to learn over the past year that you've had us coming in and speaking to you here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, and even before us, folks, there is so much information out there that if you stay the same, you're actually falling behind, because things continue to innovate, things continue to grow, things continue. Imagine this. Imagine if back in the late 80s, early 90s, you decided, I am not okay with these new gadgets where I can carry my phone around with me and make phone calls from it. Imagine where you'd be today if you hadn't gotten on board with a personal cellular phone. Think of how much this product by itself every year innovates, changes. And if you were a person who said, no, I'm going to stick to my rotary phone and that's it, how far behind would you be? You would be passed up leaps and bounds, all because you were not willing to adapt to change. I mean, that right there proves a point. So in manufactured housing, with innovation as it's coming, as it's happening, and if we're one of those people who, well, I've been in this industry 10, 20, 30 years, however long, 40 years, and this is how we've always done it, and I'm not going to do this, and we're not going to take on this product, and we're just going to stick to the way it is, you're going to get passed up, you're going to get left behind, because things continue to change, things continue to evolve, and as so your business then will be left behind. You will be left behind, and that's not what you want. So what is going on? What is happening within the manufactured home industry? Well, not only has the product itself changed, not only has the financing itself changed, right? But also, folks, the other thing that's changed along with it is now we've got a new segment of the business coming into the industry. You've heard me speaking of the new market, right? We've heard me speaking of the 22 million households that are out there that can no longer afford a site-built home that need our product. But today I'm speaking to you about the new segment of business, the new competition, if you will, I guess. It's the developer segment that is coming into the industry. They've been around for a while, but now it's really pouring on. I was over at the MHI Congress and Expo last week, and there were so many builders, developers there getting their hands on all the information they can. A lot of them are already using the product. A lot of them are developing subdivisions out of the cross-mod product. Okay. And now the cross-mod product has overcome some hurdles in and of itself with regards to what had to do with appraisals and being able to get appraisals done. Now they've reached that part of it where that is no longer an issue. So this market is real, and this new segment of the business of the builder developer is real. And for retailers and manufactured home communities that sit there with their arms crossed, thinking to themselves, "Well, this is how we've always done it, and we're not going to adapt to it. That's just, we don't even know what's going to happen with that product." You don't know, but you do know. It's a great product. It's a very appealing product. Is it going to be as inexpensive as a standard manufactured home? No, obviously not, because there are other things that go along with the install of it and the actual construction on site. However, it is also at a price point that's less than most site-built homes once the entire project is completed. So it falls in between what you've got and what the site-built industry has. It's right in between. And it's in that little sweet spot that a lot more families are going to be open to the product. A lot more families are going to be open to what these builder developers are doing. There's some communities out there, some manufactured home community or capital companies, investment groups that are getting into this game as well for communities. And they're also going to be taking some of that business that would have possibly gone to retailers. But it all comes down to not just the product that's being offered, not just the price point at which it is, but also the buying experience that comes along with it. These builder developers are used to treating the customers differently. They're used to dealing to the buying process being different than what we offer on the retail side. What has been the norm on the retailer side is not what the builder developer brings to the table. And that, my friends, is also going to entice those families out there that are looking to buy a home. Because we've been speaking so much about enhancing the customer buying experience, and that's another thing that these builder developers bring. So now they are doubling their advantage. Not only do they have a product that is more comfortable for that site-built renter, something that looks a little more familiar, a subdivision with these homes that have a different curb appeal, that are more of a traditional site-built home in a price point that they can afford a little bit better. And on top of that, they provide a buying experience that is similar to what they are accustomed to. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel comfortable. It makes them make that decision easier for them. So that is what we see out there right now. That is what is going on within the industry, and this new product that is out there for the taking. And it's brand new. Yes, it's not even close to what we offer on the as retailers and as communities, but it is started, and everything starts somewhere, right? So we might as well start adjusting to that, right? And get on the right side of this evolution that's happening. And how do we do that? Folks, we have the experience within the industry. We know the product. Now we just need to step up our game. Retailers, manufacturing communities, you need to step up your game when it comes to the customer buying experience. Whether you like it or not, it is here. It is in your face, and these clients are telling you, we are not comfortable with the way you sell your product to us. This is not what we want. This is not, we want the technology. We want the transparency. We want the better treatment. We want more respect. We want more professionalism. We want the product to look better when we're looking at it. Think about it. They're going to go to these builder developers. They're going to go to these subdivisions. They're going to see these spec homes. And then they come to you at your retail center. What do your homes look like? What does your lot look like? What do your sales offices look like? What do your bathrooms look like? What do the offices of each and every one of your consultants look like? All of that matters. Not to mention, on top of that, the skills, the sales skills, the sales process, everything in place. How are your sales consultants handling the customer? Everything as a whole counts. Everything matters. And it's a good thing. It's about time we had a little bit of little accountability on our end, as far as an industry, to step up our game, because now more than ever, as I continue to say, it's our time to shine as an industry. Now we need to raise the bar for ourselves. We need to raise our own standards. We need to step up our game, continue to improve, continue to grow, so that we can provide the level of service, the level of customer buying experience, the level of to match that of where the product is at right now. And all it takes is wanting to. All it takes is caring. And all it takes is investing in yourselves to get better. Invest in growth, training, personal development, professional development. And that the return on that investment, both on a personal level for the individual, will be great, and for the business will be greater. So it's an exciting time. It's a huge opportunity for everyone within the industry to grow as individuals and as professionals. So it's all a matter of perspective. However you see it, that's the way it's going to be. And I think that it's a fantastic opportunity for all of us to get better. All we've got to do is take that step and make it happen. So with that being said, as you know, we here at Manufacturing Home Sales Mastery, that's what we're about, helping you enhance the buying experience. So please feel free to reach out to us. We've got some exciting news coming later today as well. Okay. We've got some very exciting news. I'm just over the top. I almost was going to say it right now, but I'm going to wait, and you'll see a little bit after lunch today. You'll see what I'm talking about. But Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, we're raising the bar for ourselves as well, and we're raising our level of expectations. We're raising our own standards, and we're raising the level of service that we are bringing and providing you, the retailer community, the builder developer within the manufactured home industry. Please, I encourage you to have the best Monday you've ever had. Get on out there, attack the day, attack the week. Let's make this a great week. You guys take care. We'll be talking again very soon. Keep an eye out for our huge announcement coming on later this afternoon. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.